everybody, this is Luis Montoya, and I am doing this vlog through my YouTube channel. I had a Q&A that a lot of you guys asked a lot of really good questions, and I thought I would probably address them. Today's a beautiful day here in San Diego, so I thought I would film at the beach to show you guys how beautiful and how blessed I am to be living in the city. Yep. It's definitely an amazing city, and I'm very thankful for everything that I have and the opportunity of living in the city and actually growing up here. You guys never been to Carlsbad, down by the beach? It's a spot to go to. Downtown is really nice. Anyhow, let's get started on those questions. A lot of people have been asking about supplements. As you can see, I did bring some of my supplements with me. I didn't bring them all because I think I must have forgotten one at the house, which was my pre-workout, and I really wanted to talk about it. But as most of you guys know, I use Evogen Nutrition. Been using this since day one, and a lot of you guys know that I was a Beachbody coach, and I actually never really did any of the supplements. I did do Shakeology, which is amazing, and all their supplements are really great, but I started competing, and I started looking into other supplements that would provide me with the nutrients and the stuff that I needed for a competitive physique, and I found Evogen, and I've been true to Evogen since day one, and with all my clients, same thing. I'm not one of those coaches who will lie about what they're taking, but anyways, as you guys know, I do take Evogen Nutrition. There's a pre-workout, there's a carbohydrate drink, there's a BCAA amino acids, fat burners. For anything you need, go to evogennutrition.com and check them out. Now, as far as pre-workout goes, someone asks, what is my favorite and what do I suggest? Let's see, my favorite is by far EVP Plus. I like the stems. Some people don't like, if you're not into the stems, they do have a EVP just without the stems, and it works really good, just as good. I work out at night, and I'm usually pretty drained by the end of the day, so I need a little bit of that extra boost. Yeah, definitely EVP definitely helps me with my last few reps. Lets me focus, it lets me get a really good pump. There's other supplements out there that are really, really good that I'm not really going to get into any of the names or anything like that, but it's just a personal preference. Now, do you need a pre-workout? That's something that's not really necessary. You can go without it, and a lot of people don't really need it. I think, if, like I said, if you're like me, where you lag a little bit throughout the day, I would definitely look into a pre-workout of some sort. But no, it's not needed. There's actually a lot of supplements that are really not needed that people still take. Meal replacements. I'm not sure why people do meal replacements when you can have real food. You know what I mean? I've always emphasized how important it is to get as natural as possible and eat real food instead of doing powder drinks, right? So one supplement that I think is a must, especially if you're working out anywhere from like 4 days out of the week or more, is definitely a BCAA or a BCAA amino acid for sure. That is definitely needed for recovery and to rebuild and protect your muscle mass. There's a lot of fat burners out there too. Any thermogenic fat burner will work great. A lot of people keep on asking me about that. I like them. There's some people that don't really like the whole fat burners, but they help. And again, it's just a supplement, you know, it's not necessary, it's just to supplement your needs. Okay, another question was, someone asked, is it better to get, for example, BCAAs in powder form or is it better to get it in a capsule? That really doesn't change anything. That's just a personal preference. Some people like the powders. They like to mix it inside the drinks. Some people don't. I'll tell you this, I've came across a lot of BCAAs that taste like shit. And I freaking wish I had capsules, that way I can't taste them. But it's just a personal preference. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so that's you can do powder, you can do capsules, tabs, whatever. It's all the same stuff. The powder is probably going to kick into your system a lot faster because the capsules have to dissolve inside your body for them to trigger. But that's that. I hope that answers that question. Here's a really interesting question that someone asked. How does marijuana affect my training? Let's see. For one, I don't do any drugs. I don't smoke. I used to, of course, growing up. I think a lot of us probably been down that road. When I was in high school, I used to smoke a little here and there. It was nothing crazy. As far as training goes, I've never done it, so I really can't answer that. I do have a lot of friends that do smoke, so maybe I wouldn't really suggest you to smoke ready for training because everybody has different effects, but it gets me tired, it gets me drained, it makes me laugh, weak. So you imagine if you're doing like a chest press and with 100 pounds and you're high, you're probably gonna drop that weight in your face. So it's probably not recommended for you to get high before you go on a training. Then you should do that around your workouts, But as far as affecting anything, I really don't think it will affect anything. They say smoking hurts your lungs. That's probably the only thing you're probably going to experience a little bit of problems breathing. It all depends on what type of style of workouts you do too. So that's something to think about. That was a really interesting question. A little unusual, but hey, whatever floats your boat, right? What is my opinion with the whole macronutrient, or if it fits your macros system? Someone asked about that. My take on that is yes, it does work. It definitely does work if you count your macros. I really don't think it really matters if you eat 3 meals or eat 8 meals a day. As long as you hit your macronutrients, that's all that's really going to matter. Let's see. Now, what all these fuckers who do this whole if it fits your macros are not telling you is, these fuckers fucking post up this shit like that's all they eat. Like all they eat is fucking donuts, pizza, and shit like that. How come they never fucking post up any of their clean meals? That's my question, And I think it's kind of fucked up because there's newbies that don't understand the system. They think that that's all you eat all day. So they see you out there fucking posting this shit, they're gonna be like, oh, well, this guy's over here fucking shredded as fuck, and he's eating donuts and pizza all day long, So it's like, people, you guys need to understand that if it fits your macros, it's just a flexible dieting system. That doesn't mean you still have to diet. You still have to eat clean. But if you ever have the desire of having a slice of pizza or ice cream, whatever, you can make it fit your macros where you're still on point. It takes a little bit of math. There's different methods on how to figure that out. Maybe you should Google that and look into it a little bit more. So I don't know. That was a little bit of my rant for the if it fits your macros, but it definitely does work. And I've seen a lot of guys, a lot of athletes who do it, and they look fucking amazing. I'm slowly starting to work my way up there, being more flexible every day with my dieting, and it's been working quite well for me. It's probably the best I've looked too. Yeah, so let's move on to the next question. Okay, here's a really good question. HIIT training versus fasted cardio. When to use which? Okay. Let's see. When to use them? Definitely when you're trying to cut. When you're trying to lean out, you're trying to bring out that definition. I would definitely incorporate either one. which one's better. It's really up to you. Let's see. Fasted cardio on an empty stomach. For those of you who don't know what fasted is, it's cardio on an empty stomach. Make sure you take some BCAAs to protect that muscle mass. It burns all your stored energy, and it helps you burn fat. It's probably the best and most efficient way to burn fat. Let's see now. HIIT training is just about the exact same thing. It's a really good way of burning fat, staying lean and ripped. Now, when to use it? I don't know. I would say whenever you're trying to lean out, whenever you're going on a cut, I would definitely do it. What I do is, let's see, my fasted cardio. Once I started leaning out, when I started hitting like maybe about 10 weeks out, I started incorporating my cardio. So I start off with like 25 minutes a day, then do that for a week or two. Then I just use myself, whatever I see in the mirror, I see that as a guideline, and I just go from there. If I feel like I need to lean out a little bit more, or I'm at a good pace, I might just stay there or increase it a little bit. Increase it by 10 minutes per day. Stuff like that. So I really can't tell you how much cardio to do. You have to kind of, everybody's body is different, and you just got to know what works for you. Nobody knows your body better than yourself, right? So use that mirror as a guideline. I'm sorry, I got a little off track, but back to what do I do? When do I incorporate these? Again, the fasted cardio, I do it around 10 weeks out, all the way through my photo shoots. My last 2 weeks of prepping for a photo shoot, what I do is I do HIIT training. And I'll actually hit 2 sessions a day. I'll do, for example, back and biceps in the morning, and I'll do legs and triceps or whatever. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll hit like a leg session at night, and I'll just, I'll pick just different muscle groups and hit them like that. But they're usually about maybe like a half hour to 45 minutes of HIIT style training, and a lot of volume, a lot of reps, and it works amazing. Especially those 2 weeks out, you start fucking getting some crazy definition. You start bringing out the striations, and everything starts looking really, really nice. So I hope that answers that question, okay? Let's see, hold up, just 1 sec. Alright, so next question is it bad to work out twice a day? No, it's not. I actually do that. I do 2 rounds. It's not bad. I don't really believe in overtraining, but I don't believe in spending 3 hours at the gym per session twice a day. That's a little overkill, So do whatever fits you best. Do your cardio in the morning, do your weights at night, or maybe hit upper body in the morning and legs at night. So no, it's not bad. Definitely 2 a day will definitely burn more calories and keep you more active. I always do it, and I love it. So that's it. Next question was, does it really matter if you wear does it really matter if you wear big clothes during training? Meaning, there's people that wear like hoodie sweats during cardio or training because it makes you sweat. Does it really matter? No, I think the only thing that you're going to find out that it will do is it will definitely get rid of your water weight. If you're happy with that, then cool. But you're not really dropping weight, you're just dropping water weight. So that's definitely going to be an issue there. And I would actually suggest and prefer to wear loose clothing or fitted clothing, just something that you can move around and be comfortable with. I've had it where like I wear like really loose pants, like kind of baggier sweats, and I can't freaking do any leg workouts. Versus when I have fitted leggings for men or some type of joggers, So just wear what's more comfortable for you, and I hope that actually helps you guys out. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Make sure you guys subscribe to my video channel on YouTube, Luis Montoya. And follow me at Luis Montoya Fits Instagram. And I hope the audio was okay. I know it's at the beach and it's a little loud, and I apologize if it was a little hard to listen to me. But anyhow, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and thank you for everything.